Hey Hungry People, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Jacob.
And today we got a chance to go to both Loaded and Rise and Shine. We got a chance to talk to the owner and other people who are a part of the staff. And we got amazing food. We're super excited for you to see it.
And speaking of the amazing food, I think you guys should stay tuned because we might have found one of the foods that breaks the one bite scale.
That's true. Well, we are here at Rise and Shine Diner on Westcott. So thank you so much for agreeing to have us here. We are huge Rise and
More
Shine
than excited.
fans. Yes, we've been counting down the days for this one.
It is definitely like the most popular restaurant on campus. You always hear people talking about this, posting about it.
So what does a typical day look like here in Rise and Shine?
It's nuts. It's actually, it's a little nuts. We start our day at 7 a.m. and typically the first hour is not so bad, but the 8 o'clock on is a little crazy. Yeah.
And like, what would you say is the best day if like a student wants to come in for a nice breakfast? When should they like make a reservation for?
Well, other than the weekends, I know everybody wants to come in on the weekend. Typically Thursday through Monday, it's tough. That Tuesday, Wednesday though are the best days where it kind of is a little lull and it's not so bad. I mean, even any time of the day you can probably get in within an hour. You know, so it's not horrible. But
Yeah, and I mean the craziness of owning a business. I mean, how do you get to like where you are today?
a lot of work. It's a lot of work. A little sleep and a lot of determination will get you where you need to go. So yeah.
Sounds like the dream combo. I love that.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, and how did you get to Rise and Shine specifically?
Actually, I was a server there. I was a
Okay.
server in the original location, which was on Thompson Road. I was pretty much on my wits' ends and took a position there to serve for some cash. And the owner had allowed me to, he saw some stuff and I was helping him out, and it was kind of like a dumpy little diner, so he had allowed me to be a little bit of a manager there. And then, unfortunately, he was ill with leukemia, and in his dying days, he willed the place to me. So I was willed the company, and I started that little diner on Thompson, and then we grew into two. During COVID, though, we obviously flipped the other one back over to Loaded now, which is on Thompson Road. It's our burger joint now.
Yeah.
You really went from being just like a waitress here to owning the whole place.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
2 and 3 and 4.
And do you have, I mean, you guys have many different like fun twists on lots of classic foods. Do you have any like favorites of yours?
Honestly, well, I have a lot of old school favorites, but we had a fun one recently where we did, it was a French toast flambe and we set it on fire.
Oh my
So I was like,
goodness,
oh,
you're kidding.
yeah, it was so good, so good. So it was actually a like a French toast bake that we did, like a creme brulee style, and it was with this blackberry compote that we put on top, and then the waitress would come over and literally set it on fire.
Oh my goodness.
fun.
Now,
Yeah.
how do you guys come up with these creations? Because you guys have quite the menu. It is just like,
I literally
it's
can't
so
tell you.
creative, really.
It's a lot of different variations. Like I'll see things, well, you know, that looks good. Let's do it with this. It's a lot of tasting, but I'm a dreamer, so things do pop in my mind, oddly, in weird times, and you're like, oh, that might work. Let me try it. They think I'm nuts. They really do. My staff, they're all my team is just like, what do you want to do now? So
I love they go with you about it though.
they literally
Love that. Yeah.
well, if they didn't, they probably wouldn't fit here.
Yeah.
So we have an eclectic crew that just like love to do whatever, you know.
And what would you say is like your most popular menu item? We've heard your favorite, but what would you
Yeah.
say is like what keeps bringing people in?
Oh God, there's so many. They love the flights. Oh my God, flights are like huge. So we put everything on a flight now. Pancake flights, mimosa flights. We did hot chocolate flights now. Talking about doing a milkshake flight. Maybe for the summer, but flights are huge. The Big Daddy Pancake Wrap is becoming its comeback. I started that 8 years ago, and now I swear to God, I walk like 10 of them walk out. I say walk out the door, but walk out the kitchen routinely. God, I can't really say one. There's so many. They literally, I feel like everything, or else I take it off the menu, is sold at an obscene amount each. So it's like depends on your taste. We do have a huge prep team and lots of prepped items ahead of time, so to get it to come out even faster for you, it's almost like kind of pre-prepped and then styled once it comes to you. But it's a lot that we're that goes on in the
Insane
kitchen.
amount of pancake batter.
Yeah. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
only imagine the amount of
Oh,
pancake batter you
cases.
guys go through in a
Cases.
day.
Cases, yeah.
You said you were a dreamer, and this place is absolutely amazing. I always love when I come here, so it's wonderful. But how's like the culture like with all your workers who always do like your fun ideas? You know, is it like a family type style, you guys?
I think it's a little of both because we really want to have fun and still, inviting for all. So it has that family feel, but then it has that kind of like fun, like, I love like, I always say like, it's like a club scene sometimes. Like we'll pop the music up. That's like our thing. Like I'll walk in and I'll say, that music's too loud. You know what I mean? So we always want the music popping and everybody to just have fun,
Yeah.
So there's always sparklers and things, everybody's dancing and singing and, it's always something going on.
Yeah, adding on to that, you said you have a DJ coming tonight.
Yeah.
Is that a regular thing?
Friday nights, yep. Friday nights and actually Saturday brunches. We've always had a Saturday brunch DJ. Bands we've been doing during the summer. During the winter it's tough because there's not a lot of room here because it's just the inside. So we'll just stick a DJ. Actually found a nice little cozy spot in the middle now.
Do you have like regulars here, like people you see on like every day?
Oh yeah, how they get in, I don't know. I think somebody got a pass or something. I'm like, how'd you get in again? No, I'm kidding.
They must have waiters that love them.
Yeah. they probably pay them at the door. No. They know the times. After a while, they'll know like that little, time they can get in when it's a little lull.
There's
So
the regulars.
exactly, yeah.
What went into figuring out the design for the place? Because our whole team, when we walked in, we all gasped at like the pretty flowers, the leaves, the vines.
So honestly, my inspiration here was a little of a light night and day kind of thing, more of like a club scene kind of, or to a greenhouse is where I had my whole effect. Yeah, design, it was like weird how it getting in my head really. So this side over here is more of our dark side, where we thought of something a little, a little intriguing, a little night, little odd. And this side was more like our greenhouse. And then I just put moss and ivy and flowers and everything to kind of look like you were, a little outside. Plus all that light that comes in. It's rising shiny, so.
It is.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that a greenhouse and a club scene would fuse together so well.
Everything
But it works
And it
perfect.
does. It really does.
In my world, everything fuses. So.
And then when did you guys expand?
2019, the end of 2019. So we had just opened right before the pandemic. So it was a little crazy. Yeah.
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 And how was that expanding and then having the pandemic hit? That had to have been so difficult.
Oh, very. Yeah. Super difficult. We had just gotten the great crew that were working. We just got our, wheels turning. We were, going from the small place that we had the other one running, obviously full blast, but this one was tough because it's a new area, new things, new menu ideas. I had a whole new staff, and we were just getting our feet wet, ready to go, and then boom, and it was not fun at all, to say the least. But we persevered. Everybody stuck together, did what we had to do, and here we are.
And is anybody else in your family involved in your business, or
Oh
is
yeah, I have. Well, so originally my sister was with me. My daughter, she's actually a server here, one of the managers. Yeah. My father works in the business end with me in the office, and that's it for now. My other daughters used to work here. They all ventured off and moved away and exploring life.
We saw you guys have a whopping 19,000 followers on Instagram.
We're on to 20.
Hope you guys
Yes.
hit 20
I
soon.
went 20
yeah.
by the end of the year. I was like, please.
Hey, it'd be nice to
Those
end
days.
2021 with
Right,
20,000
with 20,000
followers.
right?
Yeah. So do you think that your social media really affects the popularity of the place?
Absolutely. When we introduced TikTok back in COVID time, it went viral on a couple of our things, and I had legit people come in here, and this is when we didn't have indoor seating, and we had an outhouse that it was a house we built outside for people to sit during the winter. It was great, but it was horrible at the same time, because who really wants to sit out there? But it was beautiful. And I remember groups of people coming in from all over, like in weird cities, and I was like, really, what brought you guys here? They're like, TikTok. I said, wow. So yeah, we get them from everywhere. It's crazy.
All over the country because of a TikTok.
Yeah. Do you guys have a social team?
Oh yeah, yep. I have. Well, originally it was just me and my my social media marketer, and now we've grown. We have we're growing. We have a couple of photographers. We have another guy that's helping to market. So we're gonna, because we are going on our third and fourth venue by the end. well, the beginning of next year, we'll be opening 2 more venues. Not Rise and Shines, but they're in the same concept, or under the same brand with different concepts. So we have an Italian restaurant we're opening over on the east side, and a healthy place across from here that'll be real. You guys will love it because it's gonna be acai and
I'm getting
our
excited
food,
already.
meal prep, but fun. Again, remember it's still under this brand, so we're gonna be super fun.
Do you have any names picked out already, just so we can tell our viewers to keep
Well,
an
the
eye
one
out?
over here is gonna be called Clean Cuisine. The other one I can't tell you yet.
Okay.
Just because we'll announce it when it comes out. Yeah, so it'll be fun.
We'll be eagerly waiting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Very
springtime.
patiently waiting.
Springtime.
First in line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, so you have 2 new locations opening up. You have this one, you have Loaded.
Right.
So that'll be 4, and you're going to be
Yeah.
managing all of them.
Oh my goodness.
I have a great management team. I have general managers, so I try to really sit back and do all the creative part. You know, that's like my main. Like I said, no matter what I do, what I'm going to do in the company is stay on that end. So obviously we do the functionality of it, but I hired a great management team, general managers that we now have that we never had before, that are going to run the facility, all the restaurants, and they're amazing. They're an amazing group of people. So
That is wonderful that
Yeah.
you have such like a wonderful staff to
oh my
be able
God,
to
you have to.
bounce off from.
And you get to
Not by
focus
yourself.
on what you truly love, which is the
Absolutely.
creative aspect
Yeah,
of it.
exactly. Because I couldn't do it without them. So it would be, I'd be nothing without them. so I have to have, you have to have a great supporting team, behind you to.
And
to
bringing
back
in
you
more
up.
jobs to the Syracuse area,
Oh my
that
God.
is just
Which is
wonderful
so
as
important.
a business
Oh
owner.
yeah. I mean, we do here. I have 35. Loaded has about 15. I mean, the Italian's gonna do like 40, 45.
Yeah.
There's probably gonna be 10 or 12 over there. I mean, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's what it's all about. It's just bringing us all together and having fun.
Yeah. Because it's not just a restaurant; it really is its own community.
Oh
which
yeah,
is,
absolutely.
I think, what the Syracuse community really needs, like after like the pandemic hitting and so many jobs being lost.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm surprised the amount of people that came out after the pandemic to want, to work and stuff, because everything's just so crazy and tough, and not knowing which way we were going, but I did. We got a ton of people that came out, and they're still coming. So the more I keep putting more applicants, or more jobs offers out there, they're coming in. So yeah, we're doing, amazingly well. We're very blessed. I count my blessings every day, because it could be worse. It's a lot, but
But food
It's
is the
all
way to
worth
people's
it.
hearts too.
yeah, can't go wrong, right?
Hi guys. Okay, so Danielle was nice enough that she gave us a little bit of a taste of the Rise and Shine menu. So right now we have a savory option with the tin can pierogies. Are you excited, Caroline?
Blair, I think I'm excited when anything concerns food personally, but I mean, it just looks delicious. It
Yes.
looks absolutely amazing.
And Caroline's going to do the honors with lifting it out for us.
yes, all right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, does that not look incredible, guys? We
Look
can't
at
wait
the
to dive
steam
in.
coming up.
Oh
We
my
are going
goodness.
to dive into these in a quick minute.
In a socially distanced fashion.
Yes.
Hi guys. Okay, so I'm about to try the pierogi tower now. Just a warning, when you pull it out, it's gonna start leaning like the Tower of Pisa. Unfortunately, we did lose some fried onions, but it's okay. We're champing on, and I'm about to try this. I'm really excited. I love eggs. Okay. Now that's a good scrambled egg. That is really good. There's like pierogies in this too. For the one bite rate scale, dare I call this a 9.5? Or maybe a 9.5475. I think it's that high, guys. You all should get this. I totally recommend.
All right, so we've now got the French press over here. It is French toast and chocolate, and it is all sorts of sweet goodness. I am going to dive into it. I can't promise it's gonna be pretty, but it's gonna taste great. All right, guys, wish me luck. Oh my God. It broke the scale. can't believe I'm saying this. The 1 bite scale is broken. That was, it's heavenly. It's absolutely heavenly. The chocolate, it's flaky, it's crunchy, it's good. I am ready to devour this, but that's it for you hungry people.